G'day guys, it's Joel Fowler here for Emmett's. We're just here on the Emmett's stand at the Wimmera Machinery Field Days here at Longadong. Had a bit of a poll going on our Facebook yesterday in regards to which product you wanted to see a walk around video on today, and the winner was the S700 series combine. So yeah, we had about 85 people voted, and yeah, the S7 was the winner. So just going to do a bit of a quick walk around on it today, show you a few of the things that are new, some of the stuff that's carry over, and yeah, if you've got any questions, put them in the comments and we'll get you some answers. So we're standing in front of here a S780, which is our Class 8 machine. Range still kicks off with our Class 6 machine, which is our S760, 320 horsepower, and with a 9-litre motor. Then we go up to our Class 7 machine, S770, 373 horsepower. Class 8 in front of us here, S780, that's 483 horsepower, and it also jumps up to the 13.5-litre motor. And then the top of the tree is the S790, which is our Class 9 machine, 13.5-litre motor, 543 horsepower. So that's all rated horsepower, so obviously there's peaks and power boulders on top of that. So yeah, so that's the model lineup. This machine in front of us here is actually a rice machine, so you'll notice the tyres on it are quite aggressive, and it's got the four-wheel drive, and yeah, it's also got the shell-worn stripper front on the front there. So a few little differences there from what you'd have with a grain machine, but yeah, that's the basis of it all. So we'll just have a bit of a walk around, show you a couple of things there. Let's open this side guard up. So this machine being a Class 8 machine, our Class 8 and 9 machines have this active tailings return on them. So instead of your tailings returning back into the rotor like they do on the Class 6 and 7, it actually goes up through a separate rethrasher up there, and then yeah, drops back in, as opposed to drops back onto your sieve, sorry, as opposed to actually just dropping straight back into your rotor for reprocessing. So that's how we get a little bit more rotor capacity out of the Class 8 and 9 machines compared to the 7s. Just around the back here, so just this machine being a rice machine has just got a standard chopper on it, so you'll see it's got the manual tailboard there, just with the fins. And you can see the chopper blades in there. So there's a couple of other options. So majority of our grain machines now are going out with a premium residue package, which replaces that tailboard there with some spinners. And yeah, it's a lot wider spread, a lot more consistent. Also gives you an overshot beater in the back, which gives you the ability to drop the straw or windrow the straw and spread the chaff. So that's the top of the range package, which we sell a lot of. And then we have a premium power cast, which is sort of in the middle. That replaces the tailboard with some spinners as well, but it doesn't have that overshot beater, and it can't windrow the straw and spread the chaff. So a couple of things there. Sieves are a little bit different for S700 series. So bottom sieves is 12% bigger. Change the construction of it a little bit, make them lighter. So less weight, less reciprocating mass. So yeah, should last a little bit longer. Just one thing people notice is these blinker arms here. If anyone who's familiar with the S series for a while, that's actually now the old blinker arm that we used to get off the American built S600 series machines. So these machines here are still made in Zweibrücken in Germany, but we have now got the American light package back on them, so that's nice. So as I said, this machine being Rice's four-wheel drive, so a lot of that valving and hydraulics all up the side there relates to that. So yeah, we've still got our rotor drive up the side there. Still running a rotor belt. So yeah, we don't run CVT drives. The most efficient way to transfer power is with a belt. So yeah, that's what we do there. We haven't actually got the covers off the rotor, but I won't worry too much about that. It's all the auger drives, chains and everything. So a lot of just hop up in the cab here. because a lot of the changes for S700 relate to the cab and the technologies, I guess, that are in it. So that's the new cab. So straight away you can see, you know, all that armrest completely redone, screen on the end completely redone. So one nice thing as well, you'll notice this chair now swivels. So that's a new feature. So it goes about 12 degrees to your right. So yeah, that's pretty nice. We'll get a bit of a look at the armrest. So as you can see, like I said, completely redone. New controller, all new layout for your buttons, and yeah, it's got that 4600 Gen 4 screen in it. So it's basically bringing in line, I guess, the commonality between the products. So, you know, same screen as you find in your 8R tractor, your 7R, your 9R, any of that. So yeah, some really nice updates in the cab. One of the big technology changes, I'm just trying to see if I can get here and have a look for you, probably through here. If you see those 3 metal plates in the grain tank, so what they're used for is active yield. So where previously you used to have to calibrate your yield monitor, so now you've only got to calibrate it once at the start, and then that's it. So from there on, it actually uses those sensors to do constant calculations, I guess. So yeah, once that's been set once, that's it for life of the machine. Doesn't need to be calibrated again. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And probably the other big thing on these machines now is these active vision cameras, which I can't really show you without the machine going, but basically the machine has got cameras on the clean grain elevator, on the tailings elevator, and then it uses also, you know, sensors that it's got on as far as monitoring rotor load, you know, grain loss off your sieves, off your rotor, all those regular kind of things. And it uses that information to actually make adjustments to the header. So, you know, with the cameras, it can actually determine, you know, what percentage of cracked grain you got in the sample, what percentage of clean grain, what percentage of unthreshed grain, and same with your returns. You can actually analyse what's in there, like what's material other than grain, what's, you know, good grain, what's cracked grain. So it uses all that information to actually optimise the settings of the harvester to increase your performance. And yeah, I've got to say, we had a demo S780 last harvest, and it was very impressive, the ability of the machine to pick up on those slight variations and slight changes. So yeah, that's a bit of a quick walk around on the S700 series combine. If you've got any questions, any comments, put them in the comments section, and we'll try our best to get some answers for you. So yeah, there it is, quick walk around, S700 series combine.